What is going on, everybody? Back at it. Another review. This time, in the spirit of this time of year, Halloween Ends. Now, I know a lot of people did not like this movie. Did not like this movie whatsoever. I actually enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the character building of Corey. I will say this. I said this when the live action of Mulan came out. If you name Mulan, the live action, anything other than Mulan, right? Other than Mulan, the movie would have been good. But because it was the live action version of a Disney classic and you do not have Mushu in there and you don't have singing in there, it takes away from the original. It took away from the original. That's how I feel about this. If you did not have it be Halloween Ends, in my opinion, a lot of people would not feel the way they feel about this movie. But because it's Halloween Ends and because they built it up to be this, it's the end of Michael Myers, it's the end of this legendary story between Laurie and Michael, and then you end it like the way you end it, I can understand why people were against it, why people were just like, the hell with this movie, okay? This movie makes no sense. But I looked at it as, and it was kind of telling like, okay, this is what can happen when something tragic happens to a person. You know, Corey was being picked on. Corey was feeling a certain way. And we all know, if you've seen the movie's been out for a minute now. So if you haven't seen Halloween Ends, sorry, spoiler alert. But in the beginning, we see that Corey accidentally kills a kid. Would I say the kid deserved it? The kid was an asshole. I'm not gonna lie. The kid sat there and the kid was kind of like, being whatever, joking whatever, doing whatever he was doing. Knew that Corey was kind of like triggered by some things. You would think the kid was, because the mom told Corey, like, he kind of gets nervous about these things and this, that, and the third. This little kid was a terror. Was running around. He played a practical joke on poor Corey, and the end result was you seen what happened. It was not a pretty sight how that kid life was taken. Okay? It wasn't pretty. The brutality of this movie, though, was what got me. Okay? The way Corey did what he did, how Corey kind of manipulated, Jamie Lee Curtis' granddaughter, I forgot her name, but kind of got in her head and had her, feeling, it was like a crazy in love type of relationship that they were growing into. But the killings probably was what was, I say, the best part of this movie, if that, But out of 5, I give this one. I give this one about a 2.5. It's in the same ballpark as the Marilyn Monroe. So with that being said, let's. I did this with Blonde, so I'm going to do the same with Halloween Ends, which is I'm going to look up the scores on IMDb, and Rotten Tomatoes. So IMDb gave it a 5 out of 10. Similar to Blonde, they gave it a 5.5 out of 10. They gave this one 5 out of 10. So I'm kind of in the same ballpark with IMDb, and Rotten Tomatoes gave this one 41% on the tomato meter and a 57% audience score. Okay, so audience is kind of half as far as this goes. So, I mean, it's the perfect way to end it. There is no way that Michael Myers is coming back unless you do a whole reboot. Like, you reboot this whole story. But Jamie Lee Curtis has been on record saying, I am not doing another Halloween. She's been on record. She was like, I'm not doing this shit no more. I've been this character for over 40 years. So I understand, but yeah, 2.5. You know, not much to say about this. I did wish that they showed more Michael. You know, I'm still trying to figure out why Michael was in the sewer for like that time. I did notice that when Corey and him came together, I felt though as if because me and my daughter watched this, and we're watching it. We're like 10, 15 minutes in, and I was like, I can tell what's going to happen with this movie. And my daughter was like, I can too. And I was like, what do you think? And she kind of said, well, he's going to like either don the mask, he's going to take the mask, he's going to become the next Michael. He's going to do something, something to that degree. And that's pretty much what happened. I felt though as if it was kind of like it would have been like a weird teacher-student type of thing where Michael becomes the teacher, teaches him how to do this stuff, and then what I didn't want was teacher teaches student then overthrows teacher comes to save the day, and then it's like I did not want to see that. If I would have seen that, I would have been more upset seeing that ending than this ending right here. But that's just my personal opinion. If you happen to like this video, because I have nothing more to say about it, if you happen to like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Leave a comment below. Let me know what y'all thought about this movie. Did y'all like it? Did y'all not like it? What did y'all like? What didn't y'all like? Let me know in the comments. Share this video if you want to share this with your friends, with your peers, whatever. Let people know about it. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you have subscribed and you haven't been getting notified of when videos drop like this and more, make sure you hit that notification bell. He is I'm him, is your main man, Cheese, signing off. Till next time.